Welcome everybody to Sharp Best Fantasy Stats, Week 6, baby. Coming in a little late. We had to work around the Yankees schedule. A couple of us went to the game. Mike went on Tuesday. Naz and I went on last night, so we were there for the end of it all. So now we're back to our normal schedule after this. So this might be up after the Thursday night game or right before. And if one of our picks is in for Thursday night game, spoiler alert, possibly, it'll still be documented and on this show. So let's do a roundtable here for Week 6. I'm going to get to the AFC East last because we're going to segue right into that game. So, oh, I forgot the Jets were in the AFC. So let's start with, I really did. Tim, we'll start with you. It's hard to go on 5, man. First Jet coach to do it.
Are you sure? Because it seems pretty easy to me if you watch them play. I don't know, man. There's not much you can really say about the Jets right now.
It's brutal. I thought you'd put a game up. I'm watching the game at a bar with my friend Ralph, who's a Jet fan, and I'm like, okay, I think the Jets have a shot to cover, and they just got pulverized, bro. Pulverized.
The game was over. I mean, forget about the garbage time scores.
Yeah,
I don't really count that. I mean, they just to not show up. It doesn't. I don't know if it's coaching. At this point, I don't know what it is. It's a lot of everything going wrong at the same time.
And they didn't do much versus this awful Dallas defense, which made it even worse. Like, that game was basically 37-3. It wasn't even 37-22. To my Cowboys will say that. So as Dak Prescott's in the game, they got a chance to beat anybody. I know it's the Jets, but he's gonna put up numbers. This offense put up numbers. You're seeing an emergence from George Pickens, which ended up might being the best trade of the offseason if CeeDee Lamb is injured the whole year. What a lucky grab they got there. Awesome jerseys, by the way. Defense stepped up, but it is the Jets. We'll see how they play in a couple weeks versus Washington. Not to look forward, but Carolina this week. Sir, big win Thursday night.
I'm saying, yeah, the saying half the team was out, and they still, came out and got a dub on Thursday night against a division opponent.
Can you explain to me what happened? I honestly missed the game. I had a lot going on last week. What happened at the end? I know I woke up to all you guys text messaging, and you were like, "What a stupid move!" Like, what happened at the end in overtime?
No, so in overtime they drove down the field, and it was 4th and 1. So instead of kicking a field goal to tie it, in overtime, they decided to go for it, and they ran the ball up the middle with Mr. Williams and got stuffed.
I don't hate it. I mean, I
don't hate going for the win. The play call, if you watch, it was very designed. Like, it could only have been a run.
Gotcha. So no shotgun, read option.
No, just straight up. I pretty much just up the middle, stuffed. Game over. See you later.
Yeah, not a fan, but Niners looking good, man. Great coaching. I mean, good coach.
Yeah. And honestly, you said good offseason acquisition. Getting Mac Jones out there, that was he's been looking good out there.
Also proves that Brock Purdy really wasn't that good, but.
Hey, take it easy. Take it easy.
This is what it is. Okay, let's go to the AFC East here, man. I first have to congratulate Nas. That is, not to be hyperbolic here, that could be the biggest win the Patriots have had in 8 to 9 years, right? Would you agree with that, Nas?
Yeah, I'll say that.
Okay, how'd you feel? How'd you feel? Come on,
we get to the losers first. The losers go first.
Okay, Mike. There you go, Mike. What do you feel? Losing at Buffalo.
Who's in charge of the show here, Scott? Are you in charge? Or
I'm gonna let Nas cook though a bit, man. Let's go. I want to hear your take, and I'll let Nas, the winner, rebuttal it. What happened? What do you think the cause was here? Just a loss, or you think, that's a bad home loss, man?
Yeah, I mean the jerseys were really fire. I don't know if you guys saw the color of the icy snow jerseys. Those are really good. Is that what you want me to talk about, the jerseys? Or?
No, I want you to talk about the game. What happened?
No, yeah. So, I mean, look, defensively, we are pretty bad this year. I mean, we're a bottom 5 defense in the NFL when we're usually a top 10. So that's not on our favor right now.
You only let up 23 points, though. That's
I know, but if you look at our pass rankings or our defensive rush rankings or everything, all these rankings were 25, 26, 27. We're usually 9, 10, 11 at least. So, I mean, we're not getting any pressure on the quarterback. We're not, our cornerbacks are not playing well this year. Our linebackers can't tackle. I mean, it's the Saints we didn't cover, right? And, everybody was expecting us to at least blow them out, which we didn't. So this is kind of a wake-up call. I mean, we're not going to go 17-0, and, we're not going to sweep our division. As bad as our division is, I mean, the Patriots are not as bad as the Dolphins or the Jets.
The Patriots might sweep the division.
The Patriots. The Patriots have what the internet's calling baby Josh Allen. So I mean, the throws he was making, there was a couple throws where he was getting sacked, like literally on the ground. His knee was like this far from hitting the ground, and he got rid of it and made some completions. So
you're not throwing any blame on the quarterback in this game. Like,
Of course not.
did you hear me? Did you hear me blame Josh? No, I mean Josh on one play.
He turned the ball over.
Yeah, Josh he missed the ball at one point, a wide open touchdown to tie the game at the end of the game.
Mm.
Yeah, he probably could have had that throw. But other than that throw, no. I mean, I'm not blaming Josh.
Nas. Freaking Jersey.
No, I mean, it was a good win. I mean, I think I said that when we did the show last week. But, I mean, defensively, we turned the ball over. Josh Allen threw an interception. They fumbled like maybe 3 times in the first half, if I'm not mistaken. But let another quarterback throw an interception and fumble 3 times in the first half, then it's another story. But Drake May is balling. We're all in.
Josh Allen had 3 turnovers in the first half.
I didn't say Josh Allen. I said the Bills had 3 turnovers in the first half.
So let a quarterback.
I said let a quarterback have a turnover in the first half, and it will be a whole different story. But anyway.
You're allowed to turn over the ball once in a while.
Oh, you're allowed now.
Unless you're Lamar Jackson, then you're not allowed.
Now you're allowed.
I mean, this is a consistent thing.
Okay,
Lamar.
no problem. I'm going to glorify on my win. So we went up to Buffalo.
Right.
They had these snow icy melts last night game in the stadium or whatever. Fuck you. We go up there, we handle business, we get the win, and that's it.
That's a confidence booster, man. That right there puts doubt.
It's a divisional game.
I'm saying at Buffalo,
every divisional game can be very close unless you're the Jets or Dolphins.
I'm not saying that, Mike. I'm saying that if you're a road team and the Bills have ran that division for the last 5 or 6 years, and you go into their building and win that game, that could turn the tide of confidence.
The Browns beat the Ravens like a couple years ago. I mean, come on. You're blowing this game out of proportion.
I'm not. Because this is a young quarterback. The Browns stink. They had no future. Like, Drake May, this is a huge staple win for him. There's a huge win for the coach. I think it's more significant than you're leading on, which is fine. And I could be wrong, but I think that flips a little confidence in the Bills. Like, maybe this isn't our division automatically. That's what I'm saying.
One more thing, not to cut you off, Scott, but
that's fine.
Shout out to Stephon Diggs, man. This guy was supposed to be so washed, coming off ACL. He can't catch a cold.
How you play 6 games and not score 1 touchdown?
Anyway.
Well, Mike, so you got up here and you said your first thing was, oh, Josh Allen, the defense is bad. The defense was bad, right?
Yeah.
There's another quarterback in this league that defense is bad, but you blame the quarterback.
Talk to me, sir.
Lamar is inconsistent. Josh Allen is consistently good every game.
I don't know.
Every game.
Well, Lamar would have made that throw in the end zone to win the game.
He wouldn't have. That's not his first read. That's his second or third read.
Let's segue then into the Ravens, because I just need you to address what you said last week. Could you just eat crow on this? You did say.
I'm not going to eat crow on this.
What? You said.
You better fix you a plate of that crow, bro.
The Ravens are happy that Cooper Rush is going to be starting quarterback. They were awful, Mike.
I said the receivers were going to be happy. Listen, it's almost like, let's say you're on a team with Steph Curry and LeBron. They both get hurt, right? You're going to be the third option. You're going to get more shots up, right?
Yeah, right? But I know I'm not going to win.
Listen, let me speak.
Go.
What I'm saying is that the receivers are going to get more opportunities to catch the ball because Lamar's not going to be running as much. He's hurt. So he's not playing in the game. So all Cooper Rush could do is throw the ball. So that means more throwing attempts to the receivers.
The receivers are going to get more looks because you're down 30. You ain't running the ball down 30. Bro.
Exactly. That's another reason. Exactly. But it's also the fact that Lamar's not there to rush the ball every time either.
Apparently, you didn't watch Chippewa football in Central Michigan. Cooper Rush was a pretty good runner back in 2014. Just throwing that out there.
I mean, that's my explanation. Is that they're going to get more opportunities to catch the ball.
All right, quick thing here. We're gonna have a quicker show here because of the Thursday night game. I'll start with Mike. Are you more shocked that the Jaguars are 4-1 or the Ravens are 1-4?
That's a good one. I would say the Ravens are 1-4. I would say is my answer because how bad their defense is. I didn't expect their defense to be this bad. They just signed Gerard Alexander. They have Kyle Hamilton. They got a pretty good D line. I mean, it's not making sense why their defense is this bad. I would say the Ravens are my choice.
Tim.
It has to be the Ravens. I mean, the Ravens were supposed to be Super Bowl contenders and starting 1-4. It doesn't. I mean, yeah, it's a shock that Jacksonville is 4-1, but can they sustain it? I don't know.
Sir?
I would say the Ravens. I mean, 4-1. I mean, this is good too, but I'd probably say the Ravens being like this poor is not something I saw coming.
I agree. Maybe I just have no faith in Trevor Lawrence because I drafted him in fantasy one year and it was just awful. So I'm just shocked they win. Nas.
Ravens.
Yeah. What about the Colts? Colts 4-1.
Yeah.
Jags 4-1. Oof.
Colts. I was not expecting.
Colts. Yeah, I was not expecting the Colts before I'm on.
Okay, really quick because it's leading in a Thursday night game and I want to get into this. Like, Tim, I'll start you. Even though they're 4-1, what do you think is wrong with the Eagles' offense?
I think they're getting away from their identity, right? If you run the football, it makes passing so much easier. And, although Jalen Hurts missed a couple throws last week that would have had A.J. Brown have a much better game than he did, it's just utilizing play action in that type of offense would make the receivers so much better than they are.
So are you can we agree, Tim, and I'll get the rest of you, that Jalen Hurts, can we get him out of this top 5 conversation now, please?
Yeah, I mean, statistically, he's definitely not top 5. They keep winning, right? So there's something to say about people who win, but yeah.
I guess. Mike, what do you think?
Yeah, I would have to say I agree with Tim. I mean, yeah, I would have to agree with most he said. I just piggyback off of him.
Nas?
Honestly, I want them to keep losing and A.J. Brown to keep being upset. So by the trade deadline, A.J. Brown could come to Foxborough and reunite with Mike Vrabel, if I'm being honest.
That's actually not a bad
It's it.
Connection.
Yeah. Sir?
No, I just think the Eagles are. I don't know. They haven't really been running the ball that well. Like you run the ball. Like I said at the beginning of the season, watch out. Saquon, that Madden curse is serious, bro. I told you that. I just say that, and Saquon ain't looking like the Saquon of last year. So
have they faced like good competition? I'm gotta check their schedule.
The Rams, maybe.
Do you think they're just holding back on him, just not overuse him to have him fresh for the end of the year?
We're also forgetting Kellen Moore left.
Oh, it's true.
And this is
kind of important.
Yeah, this is reminiscent of the 2023 season when John Gannon left.
They've had a tough schedule. They had Dallas, Kansas City, Rams, Bucks, Denver Broncos. I mean, all those teams can make the playoffs.
Yeah, that is true.
And they're 4-1.
And they're 4-1. I mean, you can't really harp on that.
It's the most important thing at the end of the day is getting the W's. You know what I'm saying? But just we're talking about their offense, and the offense ain't looking like how's it? Because they're not running the ball effectively. I mean, and honestly, do you really trust Jalen Hurts to throw the ball 30, 40 times a game?
No.
That's a recipe for disaster right there.
I have a question. Do you think A.J. Brown is a top 3 receiver in the NFL?
Absolutely not.
No.
Okay.
But Jefferson, Chase, and Lamb over him right off the bat.
I just heard that question this week, and I just wanted to hear.
And to be honest with you, I wouldn't put Jalen Hurts as a top 5 quarterback.
I wouldn't even put him top. I don't think he's the best quarterback in his division.
Yeah, I don't think they're either top 5 in their category, either of those players.
No. Okay.
That's all. But all right. I did want to touch on the Mark Sanchez thing, but I don't know. Here's what I'll say about it. I wonder, I always envision things like, and I wonder if that guy, at what point did he realize like Mark Sanchez is kicking my ass? You know what I mean? Like if you're just doing your job, like, and it's like, hey buddy, you can't park here. Like, why did he take it upon himself to be the hotel parking like enforcement at that time, and then to stab the guy through the cheek in the tongue and then get stabbed? Like, do you think he was drugged at the bar, Tim? Like, there's no way this is just like
I'll be honest, I haven't really looked into anything.
You have to. It is insane. It's one of the craziest stories I've ever heard in my life.
It is a really crazy story. My thing is there has to be a lot more than we know, right? They have to have got into it to a point where like it got personal. I think.
Yeah.
Like, he mentioned probably the butt fumble or something, and then it really they just switched off Mark Sanchez, and he just like he blacked out.
He's done, bro. Like
He's done, yeah.
He's done, and it's like just so weird.
Unless he can prove it was self-defense for him. I don't know.
I don't know. Honestly, from what I was looking at, because I wasn't really following it up until like today. I was looking at it earlier. Apparently, it seemed like it was more self-defense on the dude. Like this dude, where
I know,
like,
yeah.
Well, Sanchez rolled up on him, and my man was like, "All right, bro," like, and then like just hit him with a little pepper spray. You know, hit him with a couple of pops, and then So it seemed like it was all on dude just defending himself, really.
One more thing before we get to our picks. I'm going to ask everybody here. Does Aaron Glenn get a second year? Tim?
Yes.
Mike?
I don't know, man. I mean, this is probably the most undisciplined football I've ever seen in a long time. I don't know. I would say right now, no.
Oof. Nas?
No.
Sir?
I think so.
I don't
See,
I'm at no.
Yeah.
We can't keep firing our fucking coaches. We can't keep firing them. Obviously, it wasn't like Aaron Glenn didn't fix any problems. So, like, what happened to the coaches prior? Like, you fired Robert Saleh, and they were one win away from being first in division at that time. Like, it doesn't make sense.
We'll say.
Yeah.
I mean, what he is going from, he's a former player, so.
And he's a former Jet. Like,
but you think you'd have more respect?
That's what I meant, former player for the Jets, yeah.
You think you'd have more respect in the locker room? Like, what your players like are so undisciplined. It's crazy.
But hold up, but being a former player of a team and being doesn't guarantee you more than a year. Like, look what the Patriots last year.
Yeah, Gerard Mayo.
You know what I'm saying? Former player, this and that. 1 year, see you later.
Yeah.
Well, they had Vrabel lined up, right? That was it's already pre-planned.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Maybe Ray Lucas could coach.
But who do you hire if you're the Jets? If you do fire
Rex Ryan, baby.
Bring Sexy Rexy back.
Rex Ryan.
All right, let's get to
I fucking hate my life.
Let's get to our picks here. First place we have Sir 12-8. He took over first place, 3-1 last week. Mike, second place, that tie putting him there, 11-8-1. I went 1-3, 11-9. Nas at 8-12, trying to get back there. And Tim, a 2-2 week, puts him at 6-14. So he's got a long way to go, but he's trying. We'll start from the basement up again. Tim, let's get these over with.
All right.
Come on, Tim, we need you on a roll here, man.
Hope you guys don't bet against me. I'm going to start with the Patriots coming off their huge win in Buffalo. They're going to play the Saints. The Saints' miracle win against the Giants. The Giants stink too. Patriots are too good of a team. I have minus 3.5.
Yep.
Second pick, taking the Cowboys. Sorry, Scott. -3 against the Panthers. Panthers stink. Cowboys actually look pretty good against the Jets, but it was the Jets. But the Panthers also stink like the Jets, so I think the Cowboys rout them as well. Sorry, Mike. I got the Bills -4.5 against the Falcons. This is a Bills bounce back game. I don't think the Falcons are very good. If you could stop the run game, they get very one-dimensional. And the last pick, I'm going to go Detroit, Kansas City over 52.5. Combined, these two teams are putting up 60 points a game. Detroit's going to score points. Kansas City keeps every game close, so they'll score to keep right with them.
All right, Nas, what do you got?
I'm
gonna say you're gonna stay away from Baltimore this week, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
My first game, I'm gonna go the Thursday night game. I'm gonna go Eagles 7.5. I feel like it's just like a lot of buzz going on. Oh, the Giants are gonna cover. I think the Eagles
are gonna fuck you on the hook, man.
I think they're just gonna wash the Giants. I just don't believe in Jackson Dart.
Okay.
My second one, I'm gonna go Patriots -3.5. Yeah, Saints stink. My third one, I'm gonna go. I like the Cardinals +7. I think they'll turn it around. I know Kyler Murray's probably a little banged up, but I think they will cover for me. And then my last one, I wanted to go Cowboys, but the number scares me, so I'm gonna go the Bills -4.5 after getting the.
Oh man, let's go, Nas.
A get right game, right?
You got me. You have to now because if you lose this game, then That division's wide open.
All right, well, I'm in third, so I'll go. I'm gonna go with tonight's game as well. I'm going with the Giants to cover the 7.5. I think the Eagles can be had here, and I don't know. I think the Giants put up a fight here at 1-4. I think the Eagles run into some problems. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout like it normally is. I think the Giants are 0-1 too, at least a close game. So we made Giants plus 7.5. Go with the other New York team here. Letdown game. Denver just won in Philly. Now they gotta fly to London. Heads are rolling high. I like the Jets to cover here, 7.5. And I actually wouldn't be shocked if the Jets win this game. Sometimes it takes that weird game to win when you don't expect it. People are going to be picking Denver in the elimination pool. But a letdown game in London, hey, maybe you'll win outside the country, Tim. That's what you need
Scott,
to do.
here's my thing. It's like, oh, they can't start 0-5. No one's done it before. Oh, they can't start 0-6. No, they can't start 0-7.
I'm just saying, don't be shocked at noon on Sunday if you have one win. Okay? That's what I'm saying.
What's giving you the confidence to back the Jets? I don't understand.
Same reason I had confidence to back the Cowboys when you laughed at me when they were plus 7.5. There's a feeling involved. Sometimes you just gotta feel for the game here. Also, another letdown game. The New England Patriots just won in Buffalo. Heads are high. I like the Saints here to cover 3.5. Would not be shocked if New England has a letdown game and loses this one. Give me New Orleans plus 3.5. And my last one, I'm gonna start riding with this team. I mentioned them earlier. Jacksonville at home minus 1.5. Give me Jacksonville to win that game. So that's my picks. A little ballsy here. You know, I could be looking at 0-4, at least 1-3. Sir, or Mike, what do you got?
Okay, I'm gonna start off with my lock of the year. I think this is a guarantee. Put all the money you have on it. Dolphins plus 4.5.
I do like that. Was one of my. I like that pick.
I do think the Chargers. I don't know what they have showed to get minus 4.5 right now. Dolphins. I know they just played the Panthers and they just lost, right? So they're gonna come back. It's like they have to get right. They know if they lose this game, they're in a lot of trouble.
Tua's been okay too. He hasn't been playing that bad.
Yeah, I think 4.5 is a lock, and I'm almost positive the Dolphins win that game. My other pick is the Rams minus. I have them minus 7. Some of those see 7.5. What do you guys have, Matt?
The 7's fine.
Okay. Rams minus 7 against the lowly Ravens. I don't think Lamar Jackson's playing. Stafford's probably going to throw for 500 yards and 5 touchdowns against that defense. It's an easy minus 7. Another one is Colts minus 7. Just like who picked Knots? Knots picked the Cardinals. I do think Murray's banged up. I don't think he's going to be playing 100%. And the Colts are playing the best. We could arguably say they're the best team in the league right now, maybe. Mm-hmm. And I think they'll cover minus 7 on that. The last game I'm having trouble picking, but I'm going to go with the. Yeah, I do like. I'll go with the. The Chiefs, the Bears-Commanders game over 50 on Monday night. I do feel like both those teams are going to put up points. Both those teams don't really play that good of defense. And, the lights are going to be shining bright on Monday night, and I think there's going to be plenty of points to go around.
All right, sir. First place, trying to hang on. Go.
Yeah, all right, so I just want to start off, fellas. I'd like to apologize to all y'all. Last week I had a lapse in judgment, and I just tried to be positive about the New York Football Giants and say something positive and think they would do something well. And then they go out there and lose to the bum Saints. So that will never happen again. Sorry about that. But back to my picks. First one, give me Ravens over 44.5. It's Ravens defense, I keep telling y'all. I said, last week it was 42.5, and I said the Ravens defense might give up 40 to their damn selves. What they do? They gave up 40, so give me over 44.5. Speaking of bad defenses, give me a Carolina and Dallas over 49.5. Dallas can score, but they have been prone to give up some points, so I like the over in that one. Third one, Seattle Jacksonville over 47.5. both these two teams are top 10 in scoring. So, both teams can score some points. So give me the over. And then last one, I agree with both of y'all, but I'm going against the Saints again. Give me the Patriots minus 3.5 against the bum Saints. Nas, call your boys and tell them don't lose to these boys, man. All right.
Well, I could gain a game here.
On one, but then you get your other 3 wrong, so it's all right.
All right.
You get the good Jets.
I have a little bit of breaking news here. I don't know if not going on changes, but Jalen Carter just got called inactive. Jalen Carter is not playing today, and also Lane Johnson is inactive.
That doesn't change.
Okay. Well, you know what? Changes mine. I'm switching to the Eagles. No. Okay. Let's do Fantasy Sleeper. I'll start. This guy had a good game last week. He's 3,600. I don't know if CeeDee Lamb's back in, but this reminds me of the Miles Austin year in 09. Ryan Flournoy for the Cowboys, wide receiver, 3,600. Dak seems to have some confidence in him. This could turn into a really good third receiver on this team if he finds a little groove here. So give me him to start. Tim.
I'm going to go long shot. I'm going to go 2,500 tight end, Hunter Long versus Seattle.
That's a good one.
That's Trevor Lawrence's new favorite tight end.
Hunter
he makes every
Long
other
shot here.
Yeah, he makes every other tight end top 5 fantasy option. So I'll go with Hunter Long this week.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna write that down. Same as that Theo Johnson guy. So
smart,
sir.
Oh, yeah, all right, I'm gonna go wide receiver from the Chiefs. Tyquan Thornton, 4K, said he's got a touchdown in 3 of 5 games. This game has a total of over 53 or so with high points. You know, both teams can score. So I like Thornton. He's a big play receiver. You know, he's been he might catch you one pass, but he might go for 50 in a touch. So
yeah, Nas, who you got?
I like Hassan Haskins. I don't know, he might be cheap with Hampton going on IR for the Chargers.
5K.
5K. There you go.
Okay, it's a good thing you're not back to your rookie year where you were picking Patrick Mahomes. Remember that?
Yeah.
Hey, fantasy sleeper, Lamar Jackson. Mike, who you
Jamar
got?
Chase, like what?
Mike, who you got?
I'm a little upset I haven't won this.
I'll tell you what. Last week, all of us got 0 points. None of our
Except for?
except sir, like literally, none of us got a
Jesus.
point on fantasy.
Yeah, no, I got to be better. I'm going to go with Sir's 49ers team. I think Kittle's out again. I'm going with Jake Tongs. Mac Jones likes throwing to his tight ends when he was in New England, and he's going to like doing it in San Francisco. He had a big game versus the Rams last week, so I'm going to go with him.
All right, last segment here, and then we'll get going and watch some Thursday Night Football. I'll try to get this up before the game. We'll see. Sir, thumbs up, thumbs down.
All right, so my thumbs up. You know what? I picked this player as a sleeper, and you know what? I'll give thumbs up to my man Mac Jones and Kendrick Bourne. Like Mac Jones was getting beaten, battered out there, but he was still stuck in. Threw for 340 yards. Got a good win on Thursday night against a division opponent. Kendrick Bourne, 10 catches, 140 yards, was cooking. You know, good for him. You know what I'm saying? My thumbs down, fam. Can these players stop letting the ball go before they get to the end zone? Last week it was my man Mitchell from the Colts. This week, my man Emery DiMercado. Bruh, you break a 70-yard run, you run and you doing well, and you decide to finger roll it like Patrick Ewing in the playoffs? Come on, bruh. I mean, stop. Hold on to the ball, get in the end zone, and then do your dance afterwards.
Before we go, I just have to say that play Jalen Hurts pulled off, not impressive. I was doing that at 10 years old at recess. I'm not even fucking with you. I used to throw Hail Marys up and try to run and catch tips. You could ask my friends. So that's nothing new. You got to throw that higher, by the way, if you're ever going to do that. It's a smart move, but I was doing it in 1996.
He was trying to pull off a Mr. Perfect.
Yeah,
What was that?
yeah. All right, guys, enjoy your Thursday Night Football. Enjoy your hockey, your basketball starting this weekend. You know what? The Knicks might get that win before the Jets, Tim. No, they're not, because they're winning this Sunday.
Yeah.
All right, guys, enjoy.